Hello dear subscribers, today we gonna do no disassemble today because I don't have parts yet. That's a Honda Street 1992 limited, very rare model. I got gentleman from Knoxville, David, he's gonna buy it, so I decided to replace the timing belt. So the timing belt, quite a bit of job, but not as bad. And right away I can tell the alternator belt already, I can tell it's cracked everywhere. It's a good thing we start to do that. So you take this cover, it's only got this, whatever you call it, hooks, and another cover, I don't know where they put that, an older model. And then you gotta, so it's a 10 millimeters, you gotta take this cover, you gotta take the engine mount, secure the engine first, take the engine mount, and then we will have access to timing belt cover. But to do that I need to take the crankshaft pulley and then take all the covers. So I'm gonna try my best make a video. So yeah, you need to secure the engine while you're gonna take the engine mount. Engine mount looks good, maybe not, maybe I'm gonna order engine mount also. I'll see it when I'll take it off. I order them, one kit from Japan, another from OK Garage, and he mentioned, he's good about that, he mentioned that mount might be bad, and from here I can tell it is bad. So I'm gonna go right now and order it probably. You see that? The mount is already cracked and the belt cracked. That's a good thing. After I will replace it all. I don't see any leaks yet, but after we will disassemble it all, we'll see. So let's start. So alternator belt is cracked, yeah, everywhere a little. Hard to see. Let's see how I can see nothing here. Yeah, cracks. I mean, some of them deep, yeah, some of them pretty deep. So alternator belt cracked. The AC belt is not bad, but I'm gonna replace it anyway. But look how big they are. Wow, Honda makes, at least they making belts like enormous, like semi-truck. So both belts gonna be replaced. So to take it off, you gotta release, it's a cap here for alternator. You take the cap, 14 millimeter, release it a little, and then it's a tensioner there. You probably can see it there somewhere. Yeah, right there is a tensioner bolt. Release that, and then you can take that bolt off. To do the if you have AC, you gotta release this bolt, 14 millimeter, and loosen up a little, and then it's a tensioner here. You gotta release that from here. Yeah, right there, from there, yeah, right there, and then you can take it all off. And then next thing, I'm gonna take that pulley off, and I need to secure the engine to prevent it from the sinking. And then we're gonna take all that parts. Okay, so the hardest part probably for all of the mini trucks, it's a crankshaft pulley. You see that bolt, my impact, this one won't do it, but I got bigger one, that's for semi truck. And that's, so it's a 17 millimeter. It will do it, yeah. So we gotta drain the oil because, I mean, I don't have to take it off, but I will, because it's dipstick, oil dipstick. It's got seal there, so I'll replace that seal also. So I'm gonna take it off, and that way it's not gonna be on the way. But other than that, that's basically it. You take that pulley, and it's got it's called shponka in Russian. Shponka. I don't know what do you call it. Let me pull it out here. Let's see. So that little thingy, don't lose it. See, it's removable. So you gotta put it back. Shponka. I'll translate it later. I'll translate it what shponka means. And that's it. Basically, we gotta take 10 millimeter, take this cover off, and then I'm gonna secure the engine. It's probably 14 or 17 millimeters. Let's see, which exactly is that. Looks like 17, but maybe it's 14. Yeah, 14 millimeter. There's gonna be one underneath. Underneath is a 17, and on the sides it's a 14. And after we'll take that mount, then you gotta take this mount, and then you can take the cover off. And while you're doing that, I mean, your valve cover gasket will be there too, so I will replace it. That way, if it's gonna start leak eventually, you know, you're not gonna struggle. Just replace it all in once. Replace everything you can while you're doing this job. Yeah. Okay, let me secure the engine and we're gonna proceed. Okay, so I usually put between transmission and oil pan, it's a rib there to kind of hold the engine. Also, sometime I'll put strap around the engine, making sure it's not gonna go, the strap not gonna go around the valve cover, and then I'll just put pipe inside. So pipe across the engine bay, and I'll strap it. That way, you know, if I need to lift up and down, that thing is not going to be in the way. But on this case, I'll just show you guys quick way. So 14, another one 14 underneath, and this one is 17. So you just take them, and here's your engine mount. And like that guy is, I guess he's professional. Okay, garage, I forgot his name, and I can show you how bad is the engine mount is. It's just destroyed. Yeah, it's cracked everywhere. So I'm gonna order that. He got one. I'll research also, but it's kind of expensive part. 160 bucks, I think, or something. I'll check. So yeah, so when you get the, if you got Honda Active, especially older model, if you're getting the timing belt kit, make sure this timing belt kit will have everything, like valve cover gasket, crankshaft seal, camshaft seal, all the tensioners, and also order that engine mount. So whatever you can, even for the oil dipstick, it's a little gasket there, O-ring, supposed to be. I'll check it in a minute. And that's it. After that, you just take this off. 2, 3, 1 on the hard spot, but And then you just take all the covers off. We'll do it in a second. And here's that O-ring from the oil dipstick. It's a tiny O-ring. It's not bad, it didn't leak nothing, but I do have them, so I'll replace it. Okay, next. So you'll have some fun with this bolt right there. So you gotta drop a little the engine, just barely enough to get in, or you can do it from the top. So here's the mount is off. So I took the cover off, and man, everything looks brand new here. I hate to replace it all. The only thing I can see from here, it's either you're probably not going to be able to see it. Camshaft seal, maybe camshaft seal steaming, not leaking, but it could be valve cover gasket also, because it will leak that way. So I'm gonna take the timing belt anyway, but man, it's everything looks, even all the numbers still there. It's all original, Japanese, Japan, everything shiny. Even got factory grease there, factory or whatever. Maybe it's been replaced, I don't know. No, looks like everywhere is a stamp, Japan, 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 Japan. I wish I can read these numbers if they saying the year. It's a big timing belt, huge. No, I'm gonna take it off, and then I'm gonna see if it's a camshaft seal or valve cover gasket. It's probably valve cover gasket, but since I'm gonna take it off, I guess I'll replace crankshaft seal and the camshaft seal. And I ordered 2 kits coming. I guess I'll put brand new belt and pump and everything. No cracks on the belt, nothing. It just looks like brand new, yeah. Nothing there. No oil leaks. Just one up there. I'll fix it. Okay. I guess. No, let me take it off. We'll check together what's inside. So before you take everything off, here's the arrow up there. Yep. For timing, an arrow here. So I usually mark them. And then you've got a couple things here. Here's one, another one. It's basically pointing to the head, like that. And top up, it says up here, and here's that little slot. And then we're gonna try and screw this, at least release it a little, and then when this will be released, I'll put timing back again and do it. But when you do that, if you're gonna try to take this off, you need to put your bolt and that thing, which just holds the timing belt back. That way the timing is not going to come off. Timing belt. I might need a... It's probably not going to come off. I mean, I can put something, something there. Okay, let me try to do that. Okay, David, this is video especially for you. So I got a customer, but I will replace the camshaft seal, crankshaft seal. I will replace all the tensioners and everything, and I will replace the valve cover gasket. Also, I ordered already the mount, engine mount, and I ordered another one. It's on the left here. It's hard to see to it, to get to it, but since I'm replacing one, I'm going to replace both of them. So it's going to be a short video because I gotta run with my customers. They're buying the Daihatsu Hatchet Jumbo finally. Finally, Jumbo found home and the farmer. Nice people. Yeah, but it looks great even like that. It's just a little seeping oil, so it will be fixed. All will be done. And when I will take everything off, I will make another video. And when I'll get all the parts, I will replace everything. I'll make another video, yeah. And that's it. You guys have a blessed life. Oh, I'll show you which one I sold. Let's see. I'm gonna climb upstairs. So they just bought that Daihatsu Hatchet Jumbo. Got lift kit. It's got everything on it. Nice. Older couple. Yeah. Okay, guys. I'll make another video for that street. And the next video will be when I'll receive the parts probably. Or maybe when I will disassemble everything.